Hey Flosstube, welcome back to Basic Stitches. I'm Jorden and I'm on Instagram at JordanXStitch.
And I'm Jami and I'm on Instagram as JamiXStitch.
It's amazing how it's been 2 years and I still sometimes mess up that intro.
Well, me too.
So this week we have not a ton of stitching to show because it's been a busy week, but we have lots of giveaways to announce.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to explain how crazy your week has been?
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. Monday was kind of a normal day for me, and we did film our 2-year anniversary snippet video with the giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, I went to work, and then I went down to the jazz game in Salt Lake. It's about an hour and a half drive each way, plus the actual game, which, I mean, come on, I'm not complaining. It was fun, but by the time you get home about midnight and then get up and go to work the next day, it can be tiring. I should be smarter and buy weekend games, but we buy tickets to the games we want to see. Obviously the Jazz, but then the other teams we want to see too. Like we wanted to see it was against the Nets because Kyrie Irving is on that team. But Jazz won, and then Wednesday, I think that was a normal day. I ended up doing something late that day. I can't remember what, after work.
Did you?
No. But Thursday, after work, I went and met with my mom, and we went down and picked her up, and we went to the library where the local needlers group is what they're called, the needlers. And we met up with them. And the three of the ladies, Marianne, Kay, and Annette, we met at the Snug Harbor Crafts retreat. Yeah. And so then they had invited us to come to this group, and we went, and it was a full room, and it's a small room in the library, but it seriously, there was probably 10 to 12 ladies there. It was good sized. A variety of different kinds of stitching. A lot of them were doing like wool applique. Annette was doing cross stitch, and then there was another lady. They had show and tell, and Marianne had brought a lot of her flower pot wool appliques that she'd been working on. Another lady brought up some quilt tops that she'd stitched. One of them, I think, was along with that quarter shop. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember. And then, so that was fun getting together with those ladies. And then the next day I went to work, and it was Friday, and got off work Friday and headed back down to Salt Lake, right where we were on Tuesday, right across the street.
Yeah.
And it was my nephew's wife is graduating college with her art degree, and we went to her art gallery showing as part of her final project for college.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious how many.
She's so talented.
So talented. I took pictures of like 4 or 5 of them that were my favorites that were really neat. And she had probably 5 that I can think of that were of watercolor, and then the others were in oils. And the one of the Great Salt Lake, she had also done like plaster of Paris, like she had done underneath the painting, like to give it more dimension, so like just a variety of different types, and that was really cool.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of other people that were doing shows in the same area,
and none of them even compared to hers.
As we were leaving, my husband and I stopped into a couple just to look, because like Alyssa had a ton of people there, and
oh yeah,
it was packed, and the others, there was like nobody in there, so we were like, well, let's at least go like be supportive, tell them that their stuff looks nice, like just be supportive. And we walked in, and Alyssa's was by far the most impressive, I thought. Not completely. To like say that she's the best like of her school and stuff, because like a lot of them were just different. One that we went into, it was digital art versus like the paintings. Another one was more like tribal type art. Another one was more like sculpture-ish stuff, but it was a little funky. But yeah, it was just, I mean, they're all different kinds of art and everything, and they're
Right.
all
They're all
great in
different
their own
mediums,
way.
different. Right.
I just really enjoyed Alyssa's.
Yeah, she really did well. And she will have 3 more showings, one in December, one in January, and one in February. And then
And then
that's
she's
it. I mean,
graduated.
she is graduated in December, though.
December.
So, yep.
As we were there, Lacey was amazed. She wanted to look at all of it. She thought it was so cool. And she, as we were saying goodbye to Alyssa, she was like, I want to grow up and have an art show like this too. And it was like super cool. So
Yeah,
Lacey wants to be an artist.
Yeah. And then after we left there, I mean, she is talented, and her mother's talented. Her mother's graduated in art, and she has a art degree,
and she does private art
paintings.
lessons.
And yes, so Alyssa's grown up with it, and with a great teacher right there. Afterwards, my siblings and my parents and our spouses and stuff, we went to dinner and hung out. We always do for in November. It's around Janalyn and Jeremy, their twins, their birthdays, and then in May, because May is my mom's birthday and Mother's Day, we kind of ditch our kids and go to dinner, and so we did that. And then we laughed really hard. And if Janalyn would not kill me, I have a video that's funny, but I know she'd kill me. It was funny. Anyway, she'll kill me. So no, I'm not showing up. But we laughed really hard and then had a good time. And Saturday was
shopping.
I went all day. I got home close to midnight again. I left to pick my mom up about 9:30. By the time we got down to Salt Lake, I mean, 3 Salt Lake trips in 1 week, that's a lot for me. Yeah. I picked her up. We headed down, and it was our girl shopping day. It's kind of become a tradition. My mom, my sister-in-law, myself go shopping, and we help my mom pick out all the gifts for the grandkids and great-grandkids for Christmas. And so we were able to get that done, and it was nice to do, because usually we're doing it closer to Thanksgiving, Black Friday week. It was nice to get that done a little earlier. We still got some really good deals. I got the best gifts ever for Lacey and Ben.
I'm so excited.
And then today I just did some errands with your dad and come home and sitting here. I really wanted to do nothing today. I wanted to do like wake up, shower, put my robe on, and sit here and stitch.
Well, you had at least one errand you had to do for me today.
Yes, I did. And then I went with your dad. He needed new work boots, and we got our movie tickets for Frozen 2 for Black Friday.
So excited.
We always do it. That's kind of another tradition we do, is all the way back from Enchanted and the first Frozen,
Tangled.
I mean, we've seen, that's been our thing, like the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we go to a movie.
A matinee, yeah. And so
and it's
I went and got our
usually
tickets.
Not actually that crazy, because everyone's out shopping for Black Friday.
There's
usually
it's
a lot of people, but
packed,
it's not like crazy.
Yeah, so anyway, so we went and got those tickets today.
Maybe it's because we get our tickets in advance.
Yeah. So I did wake up this morning about 7:30, and I was up for about an hour by myself and stuff. And then I didn't have my slippers or anything on, so I got a chill and got cold. And so I went and curled back in bed because nobody else was awake. They were all still asleep, and I fell back to sleep.
And I was just playing on my phone. Answer any texts from me all morning.
No, I did. So anyway, but yeah.
So
that's
this week,
my week. That's 5 minutes in, all about my week.
My week wasn't quite as crazy as far as like all that goes. We did go to the art show. Lacey had dance like normal. Like we had kind of a normal week. And until yesterday. And so Friday night after dinner, Mom came over here to give me stuff that she needed to give me. And
pick up stuff.
I had posted in our Facebook group a giveaway for just the people in the group. So if you want to be entered for those, you can join the group. But
the Basic Bunch is the group on Facebook, by the way.
It was for a mystery giveaway for the design that I'm announcing today. And a lot of people were guessing at what it was because that was how to enter, was to guess what you thought it was.
Even though just to guess you were entered, you didn't have to be
you
correct.
didn't have to guess right. I just
guess.
wanted to see what people thought it would be. So no one was right. But most people were guessing that it was the next one in my series, Firework Lane. Series. Yeah, my seasonal streets. I have Firework Lane and Haunted Hill Road. And a lot of people were guessing that it was the Christmas version of that. And I was like, oh, I really want to do that, but how am I supposed to do that? Because I need to have a model stitched and ready to release it. It's been a struggle I've been dealing with for the past couple months, is how do I get that out? Because it's big. It takes a long time to stitch. So Mom and I decided to talk to some of the needlers and see if somebody could be a model stitcher for me. So yesterday I spent charting it and then going to
finish charting it. You had it halfway done.
I had a little bit done. Oh. I changed and edited and did a lot.
Yeah.
So I had to do that and then kit it up and then have it like ready to go for Mom to, because she was in Salt Lake, to pick it up on her way and then take it to Logan to get it model stitched. So while we were doing all this, Lacey was also sick and I think had just a stomach bug and was sick. So we had to take care of that on top of everything. But we got it. It's charted. It's now with Marianne and is going to be model stitched and hopefully done to release in December.
Which is super exciting.
So it's coming and I'm excited and I love it. It turned out so much better than I could have even hoped for.
Yeah, so it's way cute. I love it too. It turned out awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see it get stitched.
Yeah. That's just another pattern to add to this year because I already have a lot that I'm doing by the end of this year. One of which is Mom's finish this week. It's also kind of my finish this week.
Yeah. That's okay. Take credit for it. I don't care. I don't have to do it.
So this is my new pattern. This is,
oh my gosh,
I think I'm changing the name of it.
Oh,
this is Blossom House.
Cute.
So let's see, get it centered on the thing. The lighting is terrible in here and I apologize, and it's night and there's nothing I can do about it. But the pictures that I post have better lighting and show the colors better. It's very springy. It's got flowers. Mom doesn't like doing the lazy daisies or the tulips.
I was doing them and I did, well, because it's stitched for a model, I wanted them to look just right. And I wasn't being successful in having them look as nice as I wanted them to look. So I stitched everything except for that and then passed that on to Jorden.
So last night, after all my craziness of getting my Christmas thing ready, I then had to finish this. Gosh, sorry. Mom, putting so much work on me.
Sorry.
But I love it. I'm super excited. I am taking it to the printer tomorrow to get charts done, and then I should be able to get everything stuffed and packed and bags done Tuesday, so it'll be available to shops Wednesday, and hopefully it'll be available on my Etsy shop Wednesday or Thursday.
And I love it. Okay, so the colors obviously are fantastic. That tree stitching that was so much fun. That reminded me of like a cherry blossom tree, like the pink blooms in the springtime. And then obviously all those flowers on the
Trellis.
Trellis.
Arbor.
Love. But the house is queen bee. Like, I love the yellow. I love, and if anybody's noticing the difference, the gray on the edge, and the roof and stuff instead of the black. I like that. The black was way too harsh with it.
Yeah.
It just, it turned out
and
fantastic,
that's why we
Jorden.
put it on the gray gingham instead of the black, is to match that. And this is just a gingham fabric from Joann's.
Yeah. And it did. I love it. It turned out great.
I'm super proud of it. You did a good job.
This whole series has been fun. I've liked stitching them. I've thoroughly enjoyed them.
And you're right now working on summer, and we'll have that one out probably December. Yeah. It's sitting right here. Yeah. I should have. So Bloomhouse is out this week. Blossom House.
It was named Bloomhouse. Now she's changed it to Blossom.
I didn't love the way Bloom sounded with the rest of the series, so Blossom House.
Oops. Blossom House.
But I was saying, it's out this week, and then I should have Summer House, which has a different name, but I'm going to call it Summer until I reveal it.
Yeah.
And my plaid set, which I'm still working on the name for those, and I appreciate everyone's comments. And
there's been some great ones.
Yeah, it's less of, what do I name it? And, which one do I name it? Because there were some really great suggestions. And then I'll also have the Christmas road ready. So I should have 3 things being released the beginning of December. Yeah, it's crazy.
The world, our little cross stitch world is taking over the rest of our world. Like I said, I just need to quit. It's
taking over the rest of my house too.
Yeah.
I have another finish, but it's not cross stitch. So my friend and I went to Wood Connection.
Oh.
And I got a lot of stuff.
I saw these on your table.
I've only finished one. So this is my.
That's so cute.
It was like the sample of it didn't have these as being glittery. They were
from your
They were just painted. What?
Sorry, you had it on your cheek and it was stopping your earbud from the sound.
Oh. So I decided that it needed a little more glitter, so I added just some glitter paper over top of the lights. But I love it.
Cute.
So I finished really that. Cute. I still have 3 more Christmas things to do and 1 more Thanksgiving thing to do. Nice. I don't think I'll have the Thanksgiving done ready for Thanksgiving, but it'll go in my box of stuff to finish by next year.
Cool.
And then I had the first plaid house. And I've been working on the second, so I'm not going to show it up close, but we're getting there. And that's pretty much all I've worked on all week, is getting that plaid house done. And then I had to unpick, oh my gosh. So there's a snowman.
It was perfect. She sent me pictures of it. I'm like, Jorden, your stitches look perfect. White stitches. I mean, they were both just perfectly laying. They looked perfect.
Well, and we did it. So we've been watching the How to Train Your Dragon movies with the kids. That's what we've done all week at night, is we've turned those on. There's only 3, but just when we've had a night that we could. So we turned that on. We turned the lights dim. So I was doing it almost in the dark, but I could see still. So I was like, it's fine. I'll just stitch. So we get
That's not good on your eyes. Anyway,
it was fine.
I'm momming you now.
So we get done watching the movie and everything and put the kids to bed. and I look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, my stitches are perfect. Like, seriously perfect.
You should stitch in the dark more often, apparently.
Apparently.
I'm just kidding.
So then I'm stitching the house and doing everything and getting the doors and stuff, and realized that not what I stitched that night, but what I had stitched earlier that morning, I was off by 2 stitches. And it wasn't something that I could really fudge to try to make it work. So
Especially
I had to,
for a model.
yeah. So I had to unpick it all and redo the snowman. And he still looks fantastic. But I don't know if it's quite as perfect as it was.
It was.
It was a little heartbreaking.
You just have shown the stitching I did this week.
Yep.
So I did all that except for the lazy daisy stitches. And then I'm working on another installment for Jorden.
Yeah.
So I'm not showing it yet, but that's all I've worked on. I mean, my week has been
insane.
Like the fact I even have any stitching. And the stitching I did at the needlers, I was doing just fine. I was going along doing my thing. And then I laid it down, and when I went to pick it back up, I could see like a little loop. And it just at the right angle. If holding it straight on, I couldn't see it, but at the angle down, like on the table. And so I actually had to pull out, I don't know, probably 30 stitches or so to pull that thread so that that loop wasn't there, and then go back again. And I am back past where I pulled it out. But
oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's just all progress. So
do you have haul?
I do have a little bit.
I also have a little bit.
Go ahead.
Okay, so today I had to go to Joann's because I had to get the gray gingham fabric because Mom forgot hers and I had to finish it. So while I was at Joann's, I noticed that they have new holiday bags. So I got this one that's
that's cute.
It's like a baby
noisy.
blue, and then it has the trees all over it. Again, sorry, my lighting sucks. And then today I
ended
up going to Clearfield to the Stitchery Express.
Did you go? I was watching the live broadcast on their Facebook page, and I saw you commenting, and they're like, Jorden, get over here. And you're like, it's only 15 minutes away. And I was watching all that.
And while I was doing that, I was finishing Bloomhouse. So I was excited to show Cindy, because she said she'll be ordering it and she'll have it available for pre-order in her group tonight. But I was like, you're going to be so excited to see it. And so she's like, well, come on up. And I had to still finish it. But then they were like, yeah, still come. So I went up and hung out for a couple hours. They're so great. I love hanging out with Cindy and Garth. They're awesome.
Well, and was Megan there?
Yeah, Megan was there too. And she wasn't there for very long, but she's really cool too. I hadn't met her before today.
Oh.
But while I was there, I started a tab. So I just have a lot of stuff I need to get.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that's a wise idea, but okay.
But I got this. The Madame Chantilly Celebrate Halloween. Because I have Christmas, I needed Halloween, and I love it. It's so cute.
It is really cute.
So that was all my haul.
Oh, I did an order with Fat Quarter Shop before their website update, because I kept going on for watching their update happen, which that's cool. I mean, that's part of running a website, is having an update, right?
Yeah.
And I got that order, and then I did an order with needle case goodies, and I haven't got it yet, but one of the items on my order was like a pre-order, so that's why I haven't got it. So as soon as she gets it, I'll receive it, and I'm so excited for that order. There was another item on there I haven't told you I got, but so my order with Fat Quarter Shop was I had purchased 2 more licorice red. I only have one here for reasons.
Everywhere is out of licorice red. That's
So
the new color that's like out.
But Jorden needed it for her Christmas one, and I was like, I just got some. So I sent one along with that kit. River Rocks, that's the gray that Jorden used in the Blossom House that I really like.
I've used it in a lot because it's a really good gray.
It is. So I just picked up one. Boysenberry Jam, it's the color I'm using that's called for in a Scary Apothecary, and I've liked that color, and I thought that was even just a good spring summery color, something I liked. So I got another one, of course, another black coffee, because I just threw that in at the last second, really. Milady's Teal, because my color's almost gone of that one. And then another one I've really, really quite liked is Rain Shower.
Rain Shower.
And it's pretty heavily variegated. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
But it, like, I thoroughly enjoyed that color. And so that was just adding to my collection, my stash, so that I can pull from it whenever I need to. I wanted to try these, especially for when I'm stitching with, oh, paper.
Oh, sorry.
It's right in my ear. You're fine. I just was like, whoa. I wanted to try, especially like to put my DMC on, possibly instead of bobbinating. I don't know. I wouldn't ever rebob or take them off the bobbins, but
yeah,
just if I get new ones or something, or for different skeins. Anyway, they're just the thread drops, and it was I think there's 30 pack and then a ring. So I'd seen people, and I've taken them out and played with them. They seem like they would be really nice.
Yeah, that sounds bad too.
Oh, sorry. Opening that package. We're trying to have our sound better with having our
headphones,
AirPods on, but they do pick up sound. Apparently.
I made a bunch of basically thread drops for myself out of index cards.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, you showed me those. I just spontaneously put those in my cart and was like,
if you like those, I might have to go for those, because mine are great, but they're gonna wear out pretty fast.
I don't these seem like they're like a thicker, like a good quality. I liked them. So, and then I wanted another piece of Monaco, and it's the 28 count even weave. It's just the white that I ordered, and I'll play with dyeing on that one. And then this one, it's exclusive to Fat Quarter Shop because it's part of their things that you can purchase. Oh, the bag. To go along with their Bloomtopia stitch along that they're starting, I believe, in February. There's a lot of different stitchers stitching along with it, and the pattern's not available yet, but it's, I believe, a free pattern, but they're asking for a donation to Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
And they do have thread packs and different things to go with that. I think I'm gonna pick my own floss colors out of some of my Victorian Motos because I really love stitching with them. So
that's what I think I'm gonna do too.
Yeah, and so, but I did want the bag that goes with it, because you guys know I like these vinyl bags, and it's the Bloomtopia Fat Quarter Shop.
Is it one of the thicker ones? Like
it is like the Container Store's nice thick ones. Yeah. I'm trying not to crinkle it. And you guys know I love the like mint color of everything, but my other favorite color is coral. Is that peach coral color? I really like it. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's just cute. And that will be my project bag for the Bloomtopia stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop. And there's multiple floss tubers that are going to stitch along with it as well. The two, I can remember Priscilla and Chelsea's name, and Christy, which is Java Girl Stitches.
She talked about
seems
a
like
bunch
there
of
was
them
2
in
or 3
her
others that are stitching along.
Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube. They talked about it.
Yes,
recently.
and different stitchers that are stitching along. And they've got the pattern already stitched, and you can see it on their Wednesday video. I think she showed it last week, and then previously the week before, because that's when I saw it and decided to order the bag and everything. Yeah, and I just thought that was great, and I'll make my donation to Make-A-Wish to join in for the stitch along.
Yeah, I'm excited to stitch that. I had forgotten about the bag, so I'll need to order mine.
Well, and they had needle minders and the thread packs. They had a DMC thread pack and what's the Orifloss? Is that the one that's on the spools? They had those thread packs, I believe. Don't quote me on this. I think I'm remembering correctly, but don't quote me if I goof. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyways, but it was really cool. So that was my haul.
I forgot to answer questions at the beginning of the video because 2 years in and I don't remember how to do it. Sandy asked when I would be releasing my new patterns. Like I said, Bloomhouse, I set it down somewhere, is this week. And then I'll have the plaid ones, Summer House, Blossom House, not Bloomhouse. Have it. I'll have Summer House and the plaid ones and the Christmas Lane in December, hopefully within the first week, and I'm going to try to release them all at the same time to make it easier for ordering with other shops.
Stores. Yeah,
because I don't want to charge people like or a bunch of shipping when I could just like put it all
ship it all together.
Yeah.
So, and if you sign up on Jordan's littlestitchgirl.com, then there'll be updates and on the newsletter.
Yeah. And then Michelle asked when or if I would be releasing the ornaments from the retreat. And I've had several people ask me if I would be putting them on Etsy and releasing them. And the ornaments I did for the retreat are going to stay exclusive for the retreat attendees. That was what they were designed for, and I just feel like it would be best for them to stay with the retreat, but also they were Debbie's ideas. Even though like I charted them, I took the ideas from her, and so I don't want to like use her stuff. I just feel like it'd be best to stay retreat exclusive, so that's how they're gonna stay. And then we had a bunch of giveaways.
Yeah, well, let's do the giveaways for the previous video before the 2-year anniversary video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from Flosstube 68, which was last weekend, we were giving away Frost House. And our winner for that is Browneyedstitcher.
Congratulations.
Our email is basicxstitches@gmail.com. Email us and we'll get it sent out to you. And tell us your YouTube name as well.
As your actual name.
Yeah. Because Browneyedstitcher, I might know who you are, but I haven't connected your username. And I want you to actually get your pattern.
Also comment Frost House. So
yeah,
it's just easier when we're mailing it out and
just to help.
She's got a list, but still.
Yeah. So Browneyedstitcher won Frost House. And then our other giveaway for that was our needle minders.
Just right
and
here.
That winner is Susan Haywood.
Congratulations. I've been making more of these.
Yeah, we have 9 sets that are being given away.
Out. Yes.
Everyone who won needle minders from last week, we're working on getting them out. Mom's been busy.
I have, and also, do you remember I showed that I had them on a tray where they were drying?
Mm-hmm.
They were sitting up on the counter, but they were on the box as all my supplies in it. And my son was putting his coat on and hit them, and they went fling across my kitchen. And some of the insides did pop out, and I had to reattach. So I've been remaking, and then some of them I didn't care for how they looked when I fixed them, so I've just done with them and making new. It's a process, but they're made. I just brought one to show, but they are made, and all of them will be getting mailed out at one time.
Okay.
So
then our 2-year anniversary video, we had a lot of giveaways. And I need this to know what they are. So our first giveaway was this Waxing Moon Designs, and that is going to Sharon Wilson.
What? Congratulations. I was just going to say congratulations.
Yeah.
And same things apply. Just list your name. I mean, that is her name versus like her YouTube name. And then address and what you won.
Yeah. The next was these Brooks books, which if anybody hasn't seen Brooke Nolan that does Brooks books, she has been kind of out of commission for like the past year. She just announced that she's getting back into it and she's doing a lot better. She has had cancer and has been going through chemo and everything and has been very sick. So she hasn't been able to design or keep up with anything. But she's doing a lot better. So thank goodness. But
yes.
There's that in case anybody was wondering about an update. But these Brooks books patterns, the whole set, are going to Patti Fletcher.
Woohoo!
Congrats. And then we had the Prairie Schooler. We have 2 of these. This is Christmas Eve. And it's going to Doreen Deskins and Cross Stitches and Cloves.
Congratulations to you both. I also have that pattern and need to stitch it. Mine's even kitted.
Hurry up and stitch it, Mother.
I know, story of my life.
And then we have Frost House going to Ramona Brooks. And Harvest House going to Dawn O. Happy Fall, y'all, going to Jessica Knox. Firework Lane is going to Flippin Pages. And I said that earlier as I was like writing it down. And my kids heard me and started laughing hysterically because they thought I said it like Flippin Pages. And it was funny. Number 8 was Haunted Hill Road, and it's going to Janet Jabber. And then number 9. Oh, those were your Victorian Moto threads.
And
that is going to Lara Courtney.
And they're beautiful colors.
Yeah. And then the needle minders, we had 3 sets. And those are going to Pretzelgirl Stitches, Go Hogs, and Soccer Mom 2001.
Congratulations to everyone.
So email us basicxstitches@gmail.com and we'll be getting everything out this week.
Yep. As soon as we'll get them all, the addresses, they'll be addressed, they're ready to go, and they'll be dropped off in the post office.
Yep.
So.
And then, do you have a question for this week?
Why didn't we think of this in advance?
I don't know.
Do you?
No. I have the giveaway.
Do you have plans for Thanksgiving? I talked a lot about traditions, things that we do. You know, we went shopping with my mom. That's kind of turned into a tradition. We go to dinner. My siblings and spouses and parents, you know, the twice a year, besides all of our family actually get-togethers. What was it? Oh, going to the movie the day after Thanksgiving. You know, name just some tradition that you have this time of year, whether Thanksgiving or Christmas time, either way.
Yeah.
I don't know. That I just came to mind because we said a lot about traditions in the beginning. At least I did.
Yeah. And then you could win a copy of Blossom House. I'm super excited.
It's so cute.
You did a good job, Mom.
Thanks. So, you did a good job designing it, hon.
Thanks. So I think that's it this week. We have a lot to do in the next couple
That's all
weeks.
I got. It's weird that I did not show any stitching, because that's weird.
I mean, don't
Just
you
saying.
just have the border for Summer House? You can show the border.
And
Guess what,
it's
guys?
weird because it's in black coffee this next time. And Jorden, I had him on the same piece of fabric and she had to cut him apart. And so that's how it is. I could find my shorter bars, but it's working.
You know, because that's like a huge spoiler of what it's going to be. Because
right?
They all have had this exact same border. And the exact same layout.
I like that I can just go through and stitch it quickly though, because the border's memorized. I mean, it's not hard, but it's a cute one and it's an easy one. It's not, and it's easy to count. It's not one that you get goofed up on. Yeah. Unless you get a weird loop. But anyway.
Okay. So winners, email us. Oh, I didn't even check our subscriber count to see if we were close to 2,000. Not yet.
We are. Last time I looked, we were 17 away.
We're gonna have even more giveaways.
Close. Yeah. So close.
Yeah, so email us if you won. We'll get stuff out soon. Answer what your Thanksgiving or Christmas holiday this time of year traditions are to potentially win Blossom House. And I think that's it.
Cool. Okay. Time to watch some football. Sorry.
Time to go eat dinner.
Yeah, that's
my Facebook page is Little Stitch Girl. Our Facebook group is The Basic Bunch. My website is littlestitchgirl.com, and thank you everybody who signed up for the newsletter. I will be figuring out how to send one out this week.
You'll have to.
Yeah. And then my Instagram is Jorden X Stitch.
My Instagram is Jami X Stitch.
And then Grandma and Janalyn, we're going to try to get them on here again soon because Grandma has a lot to show. Janalyn has some to show. And Grandma's Instagram is Grandma X Stitch, and Janalyn's is Weeza X Stitch.
Yep.
Also, if the sound was better on this video, and we should keep doing it like this, please let us know. Or if you hated it,
nicely tell us you hated it.
Yeah, we just want to know if this experiment paid off or not.
Yeah. We were hoping that it blocked out extra sound, but then I could hear obviously the cranking of cellophane and stuff, and so yeah, just let us know if then we'll know which way to go, forward or backward.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks everybody. Have a great week. Happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye.